Today, we're making Cantonese-style jung. These are traditional sticky rice wrapped in bamboo leaves, usually made around the Dragon Boat Festival. There are many different styles and variations of this, but today I'll be sharing how my family makes their Cantonese-style version. If you're like me though, you have these in the freezer all year round because your family likes to make a ton of them, and there's just too many to eat. These are stuffed with delicious filling and make for a great meal. So let's get cooking. We'll start with the ingredients. For my family's Cantonese style, we'll need bamboo leaves, small dried shrimp, short grain sweet rice aka sticky rice, chang or Chinese sausage, dried black-eyed beans, dried raw peanuts, pork belly, light soy sauce, white pepper, and cotton string. You can typically find all of these ingredients at your local Asian market year-round. Be sure to screenshot this for when you're out shopping. To start, we'll cut 2.5 pounds of pork belly into about 1/2 inch wide and 1 inch long pieces. Then mix 1 teaspoon of white pepper, 3 tablespoons of light soy sauce, and 1.5 tablespoons of Shaoxing wine. Mix this all together, and then let marinate for at least 2 hours in the fridge. We'll prep 12 ounces of raw peanuts and 12 ounces of dried black-eyed beans by rinsing them in cold water and then allowing them to soak in water for 30 minutes. We'll also prep about 10 cups of short grain sweet rice, also known as sticky rice. We'll wash this in water to rinse off the excess starch, and then allow this to soak in water for also 30 minutes. For the bamboo leaves, we have 2 packs, but ultimately we need about 60 leaves. We'll first soak the dried bamboo leaves in a large bin of water for 60 minutes. This will help soften them up. While we wait, let's drain our nuts and beans. We'll also parboil for 15 minutes our black-eyed beans, then drain of the water and set aside. This will help soften them up. After 60 minutes of soaking the bamboo leaves, we can transfer them to a pot of room temperature water and then boil our bamboo leaves for 20 to 25 minutes. We can then remove these leaves and scrub both sides of each leaf with a clean sponge. This is a highly recommended step since most likely the bamboo leaves you will get at the store are not cleaned. We will also use scissors to carefully cut and remove the stem at the bottom of the leaf. These are very pointy parts of the leaf that we want to remove so that we later don't accidentally tear our wrapping. Repeat this cleaning process for all of the leaves, then let the leaves submerge in water until ready for wrapping. We can then prep our small dried shrimp and chang or Chinese sausage. For the chang, just cut each link in half. Okay, it's time to wrap. We'll take 2 bamboo leaves. Notice that there is a top and bottom side to the bamboo leaves. The bottom side is the side with the stem clearly visible here. We'll take these 2 leaves and have the tip of one facing the bottom of another. Both of the leaves should be top side facing up, and then overlay them so that they overlap about 1 inch. Fold this pair in half, like so, and then fold in half again to form a pocket like so. The overlap we created and both folds create a sort of bamboo wallet, or pocket that we can now scoop some rice into. Once we have our pocket, we can then use a spoon to put some rice in there. Some peanuts, some beans, a piece of pork belly, more rice, some dried shrimp, of course, more peanuts, and beans, a piece of chang, and top it all off with some more rice. All of this while holding in your hand we'll then take another bamboo leaf, cut the stem off if you forgot like me, and then slide this so that about half of the leaf is proud. And then fold the left side inward first, and then the right side. And then with this top, we can fold it down to form the 90-degree tetrahedron, like so. While still holding all of this tightly together, we'll grab our string and wrap it tightly around the entire jung. First in one direction, and then 90 degrees along the other direction. This holds the leaf together and avoids letting the rice leak out. We can then cut our string and carefully tie a knot by looping around one of the strings and forming a knot. You really don't want this falling apart while it's boiling, so don't be shy about how much string you use. Let's repeat that process all over again. We have our bamboo folded, we'll add some rice, some dried shrimp, peanuts, beans, lapchang, more rice, pork belly, even more rice, dried shrimp, peanuts, beans, and more rice. We'll take another leaf and fold them together, then fold the top down, and then tie it together. If you have the unfortunate issue of having a leaf tear during wrapping, that's not uncommon. You can always add another bamboo leaf over the tear and continue the process. Once we've wrapped all our jungs, we can then put them into a large pot and submerge in water. Multiple pots can be used if needed depending on how many jung you make. Just make sure that they're fully submerged in the water. Then we'll bring the water to a boil and allow the jungs to boil for 3 hours. After 3 hours, we'll remove our jungs and allow to cool in a tray. And boom, you have my family's Cantonese-style jung. To eat these, we can use scissors to cut and remove the string. and then carefully unwrap the bamboo leaves from the rice. You can always add some soy sauce as well while eating these. One ingredient we did not use today is preserved egg yolk, but that is also a popular ingredient to include, but can sometimes be harder to find at the store. If this looks yummy and you've always wondered what these were, then be sure to like and subscribe for more, and we'll see you next time.